Hola amigos from the beautiful city of Mendoza, Argentina. I just arrived here yesterday before my expedition to attempt Aconcagua tomorrow. So far the city's looking pretty nice, nice and green. People are really friendly, get out their way to help you if they don't speak English, and I don't speak a lick of Spanish, so that helps. Kind of walkable city, feels safe for Latin American standards, and yeah, so a nice kind of chill day today. Be calm before the storm if you like. Starting to feel a wee bit nervous for Aconcagua. Excited of course, but I'm just like worried about, am I physically capable? Mentally, am I? The weather, what's it going to be like? Is it going to hold up? Is it going to be a clear day for summit day? So yeah, all these things came through my head, but I'm sure it'll be fine. That's where I came. So far my team, I met one guy earlier, nice guy from Singapore, and there's a few Americans and an Austrian guy in the team too, so looking forward to meeting everyone later for the gear check. After the gear check we have some dinner. Tomorrow we head out in the bus to the hotel near the route, and then we start the route after that the next day. So yeah, so just going to have a wee walk about Mendoza. First time in Argentina, so just trying to experience as much as possible. But yeah, let's do it. So we're at the official start point, and we've got this little cutie to greet us. Hey, 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 what's your name? You coming to Aconcagua? So yeah, starting point, we're just signing the form to get us in, and then we're shooting. We're heading up. That's a nice nice greeting.
Andre! That's a good picture. Makes it look adventurous.
Yeah. Tomatoes and lettuce for extras for lunch. Fantastic. Oh. It's okay, I just wanted some reviews later on. Thanks.
When I got promoted in the district I got promoted in, it was a small.
Okay, now we're talking.
Us?
So the first camp's pretty nice, as I've shown. Strange thing, Here it shows the camp is 2,950, but the guide told us it's like a different altitude. Our phones are showing a different altitude, and the AMG, the company I'm doing it with, there shows 3,100 on the website. So it's a bit iffy what it actually is. So we'll just call it 3k-ish. Yeah, the park's really good. The guys are just drawing us up some meat on the barbecue. The temperature's dropped quite a bit, but still not too bad. Today was it was okay. It was just really hot. The hike itself was straightforward, just along a valley, some kind of loose stone. But yeah, the sun was just beating down, so my face is probably a little bit burnt, even though I put like 3 bloody layers of face cream on, or sun cream I should say. So yeah, tomorrow it's a little bit longer, but the same kind of hike. Get a little bit more elevation. I think we're going up 400 metres to the next camp, and we're hiking for 10 miles or 16 kilometres. So yeah, so far so good. This camp's really beautiful. It's in a great spot. Just get the mountains there and snow-capped mountains this side too, and all the horses and stuff. See also the mules just next to the tent. So yeah, so good so far. So I'm going to chill a wee bit, get some dinner, and then head out tomorrow. So I'm just about to start day 2. Today we've got 16 kilometres, which is pretty much the same terrain as yesterday. The only downside is it's going to be hot again. I actually got sunburnt through my t-shirt yesterday. The rest was fine. I'd put loads of cream on, but it burnt me right through my t-shirt, so kind of a bit more covered today. So yeah, looking forward to it. Last night we had these bunk beds we were sleeping on. They weren't too comfortable. The top bunk which I was on last night, I had to like climb up the back. They weren't very practical. But yeah, so far so good, feeling strong. This is the easy part before we get to base camp in a couple of days. Well, I think we've got a hard hike tomorrow to get to base camp, and some elevation, some steep areas. But overall, so far so good. So yeah, let's crack on now.
Oh yeah, there you can see it now. Oh, down the middle? Yeah. You can see the dust from the... Right. Probably big Star Wars. So deer-like, llama-like animal there. Guanaco. We have seen some dead ones.
So we just came all the way through this valley and greeted by this. So cool. We saw one away back there on its own. The guide said there's usually a family. Sure enough, came along and it was like 10, 15 there. You can see camp, finally. Not long now. Nice rest. Pretty warm.
Your shallow spot somewhere.
One more break in there.
Like water jug.
That doesn't look that far away to me.
Water.
Other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
More ride.
Can I take you two's picture?
Okay, so day 2 completed successfully. Today it was quite hot. The hike wasn't too hard. Felt kind of long, like 16 kilometres in the heat. Kind of struggled. My knee felt a bit funky. Hopefully that feels better for tomorrow, because I've never really had a problem there, so I'm not sure if I just slipped on a stone or something. This horse, or mule I should say, they keep away from everyone else, so I think it's a bit aggro, so they said to stay away from it. But this, yeah, this camp's super cool. This rock, I've seen loads of YouTube videos, people practicing climbing on it and spending time at this base camp. And there's the only downside, the toilet was away up there. So if I need during the night, I'm going to need to get the head torch on, walk up here. But yeah, oh, I need to show you this. It's quite a cool wee thing here in this rock. All is not what it seems. Let me show you. Yeah, the temperature's dropped a bit now, getting a wee bit chilly. So I'll get into bed after I show you guys this. It's almost like a little cave just embedded in this rock. It's just pretty cool. So earlier today when it was like super warm, it's nice to come in here, get some shade. I'm not sure if the guys who do the horses or mules sleep in here or what. But yeah, so far so good. And as we came this way today, we first saw our eyes on Aconcagua through this way, where we're going tomorrow. It did not look inviting. It looks so big and covered in snow, and but that's where I came, so can't I complain. Yeah, it's true.
Una vez lo vimos ahí una cartografía en la MG, no tienen nombres, ¿viste? Igual que toda esta zona de acá. Hicimos una cartografía cuando estaba en visión porteando, ahí lo...
Just having a little break. The mules with our stuff are going by. I think I can see mine right there. This, what is it? This one with the, yeah, this one. That's my stuff there, I think. So they're going to be with us until the next camp, the base camp, bring the duffels, and then we're not using the duffels anymore. So they must have quite a steep bit to go, unless they go a different way than us, because I know we've got still some steep terrain to do.
Tiene un nombre, pero no lo sé. Pero la princesa es una que... una vela que es una palita muy...
Well done. So last break before we get to Plaza Argentina. It's been a kind of slog, just gradual uphill up the valley. But these two, they're just came past there. That was the guys that were handling the mules and the luggage. So they've dropped the stuff at the base camp. So the guys just collected some tips for them, gave them it. So everyone gave them like $20 each, which is well deserved. Happy birthday to you. Hey.
not my family.
Thank you so much.
That's so nice. Thank you.
So we're just about to leave base camp again. We left 2 days ago. I only made it to the halfway point. I had to turn back. I was getting severe stomach pains. Went to the doctor. They said I've got inflammation of the stomach. So I feel a bit better now. The rest of the team done a carry, took all their stuff, and we're going to be heading up to Camp 1 and staying there tonight. We won't be coming back here. Been here like 4 days. It's pretty nice. Got a little sun deck. This was our dining room, kitchen there. The food was super good, loads of amazing meat and dessert, breakfast were great too, so well fed. My back just now is like 10 kilograms. I ended up just using a porter. The rest of the team, well, most of them were using porters. They're much fitter than me, so I thought it'd be stupid not to. So they're taking 20 kg. We need to take 7 kilograms of food each for the next few camps, so that we had to take that into consideration when weighing our luggage. But so yeah, it's going to be a tough day today. It's quite steep in the last part before we get to the base camp, or the camp 1 I should say. It's pretty steep, almost scrambling. I didn't make it that far, so these guys have already done it, so this will be my first time. So yeah, not too bothered I missed it the first time. So yeah, beautiful day, but windy, but gonna crack on. Let's do it.
Okay.
So we're just finishing lunch. I've got up this huge slope, and Camp 1 is just at the top of that. That's kind of a lot of scree there, a bit of scrambling we need to do. But yeah, I got to here 2 days ago. My body was absolutely done with my stomach, so I turned back just a bit further up.
Who does this belong to? Me. I'm not going to need it because I'm on the...
Yeah, that's pretty good.
$745. Well, it seems like it drifted down. It should have been 4950. Okay. And it drifted down about 30 meters. Yeah. Right now, yeah. 5137.
Just back from Camp 2 and getting some treats.
¿Lo vas sumando? 15 minutitos, ¿no? Sí. This is all me.
So the porters are just weighing the bags. This is mine here, 18 plus 2.2 for my shoes.
Yeah.
Hello from Camp 1. We arrived here 2 days ago. We came up this kind of steep gully and then across this glacier. Doesn't look like a glacier, just looks like mud, but it's a huge glacier that runs right down here and goes down just next to base camp. And then we come up kind of zigzag here and climbed a steep gully. This part was really steep, so it was really tiring. And then yesterday we arrived here, sorry, 2 days ago we arrived here. Yesterday we done our first carry up to Camp 1. We went up this traverse, past this camp, up, and away around there. Just pretty steep there, but it wasn't too long a day. It took us maybe 3-4 hours, but the altitude started really affecting people. And also we got some bad news. David, one of the American guys, he stayed behind at base camp. And he was planning on joining us like a day later because his blood pressure was like 190 and everyone else was like 120, 130 over 100. So they gave him some medication. It wasn't really working because it said 3 to 5 days it takes effect. So they gave him a faster acting one. It started coming down overnight, but he had spoke to his insurance company who deal with evacuations if something goes wrong. And because he told them this, they basically said, look, we won't be liable if you continue after what you've told us because it sounds like you need some medical attention. So he made the right decision and he stayed and went back to Mendoza. So sad, one of his best mates is with us, so yeah, it's a bit demoralising, but he made the best decision. If his blood pressure goes up that high, when we're higher up, it's going to be a real problem. The other guy, Ashish, really nice guy, he's having to go down now too. He's got fluid in the lung. He was breathing really funny last night, like kind of like, not like a pig, but just kind of fluid, sounded like fluid stuck. So yeah, he spoke to the medical team and I think it's best he goes back down, gets reassessed properly by the medical team at base camp, and he joins us hopefully tomorrow once he's better. But it means he'll need to come up from base camp to Camp 1, straight up to Camp 2 and meet us there. So yeah, if that's 2 out of 10 of the team that's having problems already, so just shows you this altitude is no joke. Luckily I'm feeling not too bad. I got a headache as we got to Camp 2 yesterday. It's like 5,500 metres. This camp here, Camp 1, is like 5,000 metres. So yeah, so just need to crack on nice and slowly, drink plenty of fluid, taking Diamox too, which is helping a bit. But yeah, they're making the right decision. There's no point in messing with your health. It's not worth it. It's just a bloody mountain. But so we'll be cracking on about an hour. Back up the way we came yesterday, or the same route we did yesterday, and we'll have a rest day tomorrow. And we're due to have a rest day tomorrow, then go up to Camp 3, back down to Camp 2, and then back up to Camp 3 the next day, and stay there, and then have the summit day. But the weather's looking pretty bad for the day we planned on summiting, so we might be doing it a day early. So that means Camp 2, rest day, up to Camp 3, and then summit day, not coming back to Camp 2 for acclimatisation, just going straight for it. Which I don't know if I'll be able to handle. Like, I'm really feeling this hike already. and we're only at body camp 1 and 2. The altitude takes its toll. But yeah, all we can do is crack on and see how it goes. So off to camp 2 we go. Let's do it.
Hey, Sarah, I think we're 2 kilos short.
You need to give them to Ellen. I got some kilos from Gary.
You guys.
See you, buddy.
See you tomorrow.
Good job. Enjoy the day.
See you soon.
Ashish, you see us.
All right.
Take care.
See you, buddy.
See you.
All right.
Just let us know as soon as you know. So after all the steep section from camp, we come across here, just under here, and it's a nice flat area for the next little bit before we go to the next steep section, which isn't as steep as the one we did previously, which is nice. Yeah, nice little rest on the legs, and the views are just incredible as we get further up. Whew. Yeah, so glad.
When it's done.
So we're just packing up. Going to be heading to Camp 3, Camp Cholera today. Going to be coming up this way, right round there, and over with those kind of grey rocks are. It's very steep there. We need to do like zigzags, and then the camp should be on the other side. It's only about 2 kilometres, but it's like 500 metres elevation at this altitude, which is absolutely brutal. We're at about 5,500 just now. This camp's been lovely, just beautiful views. Yeah, definitely my favourite so far. Altitude, absolutely playing up. Just putting my boots on, so tiring. Going to the toilets, I'm exhausted. So yeah, really, it's taking effect. And some bad news too. Yesterday we lost another team member. Dina, I think she just mentally had enough, and she requested the helicopter. So came and picked her up, and off she went. So yeah, down to 7 so far. So that's been 2 medevaced. Dina left yesterday, and Paul and Chuck, they're just going to go to Camp Cora and then head back down. They think 6,000 metres is enough for them, which is fair play. It's an amazing achievement, 6,000 metres, higher than Kilimanjaro. Very tempted to do the same. So exhausted. Yeah, I had a nice rest day yesterday, but still just feel so drained and fatigued, and obviously the altitude. But so then tomorrow we're going for the summit. Supposed to be doing up to Camp 3 back, stay here, then same again, stay there, and then go for something the next day. But we've only got 1 day with good weather. The other days are like 80 mph winds, so yeah. And my voice, even trying to speak, so hard work. Yeah, but can't complain. We came to do this. Paid a lot of money to do this, So I can't wimp out now, I just need to crack on and see how it goes. So yeah, let's do it. And that's all she wrote. Back in sunny Poland with my boys. Scooby's on a lead because there was a deer and I'll not see him for about 3 days. So yeah, left camp 2, everything was feeling okay. The hike was really hard, felt a little weak, but nothing major. Did the first part, had a break, okay, felt good. We were slow, tired, but cracking on. Went up some more, the hike was getting harder, more zigzags. Then had a break, had a wee sandwich, some water, and then stood up and I just get like the worst stomach pains, worse than I had previously on the trek. I was like, oh fuck. So kept walking, then I had to keep stopping. Fell behind the rest of the guys, they were way ahead. One of the guys stayed back with me. I was walking like 10 steps, having to sit down. 10 steps, having to sit down. The pain was incredible. So yeah, eventually got to Camp 3. The last 10 minutes took me like 1 hour, easy. Got to Camp 3 that says, look, you've had recurring stomach pains. You're going to attempt you've got like no time to recover. Tomorrow morning early we're heading to the summit. If you go and your stomach pains continue, you're going to have to take a guide away from the guys who are summiting. It's also dangerous for you. So I didn't have much time to think, maybe 20 minutes. I was like, okay, I'll go down. 2 of the other guys, they were like, okay, we're just going to go to Camp Cholera, 6,000 metres, highest we've been, same with me, and then go down. So we got another guide and we all headed back down to the medical camp at Camp 2 on the normal route. Had a look at me, said nothing major, just I think severe dehydration. Said probably wasn't drinking enough water and wasn't putting enough minerals in the water. So even if you're melting snow or using normal bottled water, you really need to put a lot of minerals in it, or it's not hydrating you properly. So that's lesson learned. So yeah, went down to base camp from there. Such a long, horrible day. Just super steep, downhill. My normal shoes, the other porter had taken them, so I had to do them in double boots. Sorry, my dog was creeping away there. Had to do normal boots, double boots all the way down. My toes are still bruised. It was long, arduous, super hot. My stomach was killing. It was a horrible day. But we made it to the base camp on the normal route. Got there, day's rest, and then the rest of the guys who were still up came back down. Only 2 out of 10 of us actually made it to the summit. The Sarah and Ellen, absolute badasses. One of the guys at the camp, he woke up in the morning on summit day. I was like, nah, my body's not prepared for this. I'm not feeling it. So made the smart decision instead. The Austrian guy, he left and he went up so far and then same again, like, nah, I had to go back down. And he's got loads of experience, proper mountaineer, lives in the Alps, did loads of like over 6,000 metres, and he couldn't make it. So, Cholo, hey, this way, hey, Cholo, come here, Cholo. Okay, going back, sorry about that. So yeah, went all the way down to base camp after a brutal day, got a day's rest there. The rest of the guys came down. What was I saying? Yeah, so only Sarah and Ellen actually made it to the summit, and those guys are like super fit. They run like 100-kilometre races. One of them's like a top crossfitter, and they really struggled. Says it was the most difficult thing they've did in their lives. The summit day was like 12 to 14 hours for them, and so yeah, they were absolutely done after it, of course. So yeah, it's definitely such a difficult mountain. I think a lot of people underestimate it. The mountain itself, the hike itself isn't that difficult. Like, you would think, but the summit day and as you get gradually up, it just gets more and more obviously harder with altitude. How your body adjusts is just luck, it feels like. Even the most experienced mountaineers had problems with altitude. I've not been that high, like Kilimanjaro's the highest I've been, and I was okay just until I had the stomach issues. My head was fine, didn't have much headache at all. Didn't have much appetite, but could still eat some, but that's kind of common with everyone, like you just lose your appetite. So yeah, if you're doing it, I highly recommend doing the Polish Traverse route. We did. Such a more beautiful way to go. We came back down the normal route, so if you do the Polish Traverse route, you do see the mountain anyway. The normal route's kind of, it just looks like a slog. Like there's, on the way in, you're going to be walking along a flat valley and it's all like rocky and it just seems to go on forever. And then on the way from like base camp upwards, it's just like, it just feels like the same angle and it's just like scree, you're just walking up. On and on and on, and it just looks kind of boring, to be honest. Some beautiful views, but you'll see them anyway if you do the Polish Traverse, because you'll come back down the normal route, as I said. But yeah, all in all, lesson learned. Most amazing time, met some amazing people. At the time I wasn't too bothered about not making it. I was a little annoyed, but nothing, I wasn't like totally disappointed myself, 'cause I made it to 6,000 metres, highest I've been. Then the thing is, even there, when you're speaking to like other groups or anything, it's always a surprise if someone actually makes it. Like as I said, only 2 out of 10 of our group made it, and then you're speaking to other people, oh no, I had to get medevaced, this happened, that happened. So when you actually hear someone made it to the summit, it's always a nice surprise. But yeah, the itch is already coming back to book it again and go back. I was thinking in 2 years, but my little voice on my shoulder saying, go this year, go in December. So I'm thinking of training and trying again. But yeah, there's so many more mountains I want to do, so many more trips. So we'll see, but definitely in the next 2 years. So yeah, it is what it is. Learned a lot of lessons, as I said. Had the best time ever. So, and Argentina is just amazing in itself. Yeah, fuck it. So yeah, let's on to the next one. If you like the video, subscribe and all that, and have a good one. Cheers.